Okay. You seeing it?
So the screen goes up a little bit more because then it catches the right light. Here. And then see where the orange line is?
Yeah.
That's her center. She goes right to the center of that orange line because that's where the lighting is the best. Maybe you want to pull it back this way a bit? Is that what you're feeling?
Well,
It's right.
it's pretty close.
It's pretty right Just push it over that way just a little bit. So what you're doing is you're catching. Do you see how you're catching the whole of the arch
Yes.
in your face? That's what I want you to take out by moving the black top over like you were.
Yeah, I got you. Like that? Towards just barely on the top.
Yeah. Just a little orange, little white on the bottom side. And then where do you have the screen? Can you tip it a little forward? Just a little forward? Just a little. And is that no lighting on?
I don't think that does much at this time, sweet.
Kind of lights up this side a little bit though. Did I change it?
I really, a little tiny bit. I can
yeah.
see you better. Excuse me.
That feels like it. Very, that might feel very excessive from here. It's just very bright on
It was a lot worse last week.
But
for
it
sure.
it's always looks darker on there than what it actually is.
Mhm.
So everybody will get out of your set with grandma, and when you're ready, you can walk in and start, and we
Okay.
can edit all of this.
Is Terry
excess
good
stuff out.
there? Do you gotta check my hands or anything?
You're gonna have them run in the space. Yeah, just head in there.
Okay, and I'm ready to go?
Just head in there while you check the space. How hard your hands have to go up?
I think I see my hand. And I just. Just a second if I have to go from that. Okay, Prairie, I just don't want to step on your.
Great, come over here. Grandma's gonna start. You wanna take a little sip of your lemon before you even start?
Is that door gonna be shut or no?
No, because I have to come in and stream.
Oh, okay, so,
Whenever you're ready, you
Okay.
can start. Take a breath in. It's your space.
welcome to my weighted workout series using opposing muscles. These groups that I'm working today on are the quadriceps and the hamstrings. I have with me my 2, 3, 5, and 8 pound weights. I have my water, I have my mat, and without further ado, let's just get started. I'm gonna do a warm up. This time I'm not gonna do 2 sets, 1 warm up and a set, if you were with me last week. I'm actually just gonna do a little warm up for you, so we warm up those lower body muscles. We'll begin with a modified jumping jack. So our feet are together and you literally like step out to the side. So stepping out right to the side, stepping out left to the side. And we'll do that 12 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Now we're actually going to do some pullbacks. So it looks like pullback, kickback. So we're pulling back with our arms and our elbows perpendicular, and then our foot comes up like you're kicking your bum. And we'll do 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Now we're actually going to do what's called an aeroplane. So we're actually going to kick up our foot. The foot that goes up, we're going to bring up the opposite alternating hand. So I'll show you again. That's 1. Okay. So we're going to start and we'll do 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's for a warm up. If you need a little sip of water, grab a sip of water. I'm going to start with a split squat. I'm going to use my 3-pound weights. And it's like I got my right foot forward, my back foot, left foot back a little bit, knees not over the toes, and you literally go straight down. You don't go forward, you don't go back, keep your back straight, tummy in, and you go down. We'll do 12. 1, 2, stretch up, extend that back leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. Now the left leg comes forward. The right leg goes back a little bit. Knee not over the toe. See how I'm a little off now? So step so far back here. You're tipping. Straight down. Tummy in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. We'll set those 3s down. A narrow stance squat. So we actually have the weight up closer to the neck, holding the weight with 2 hands. I'll turn sideways, I think you'll see better. And you literally put your feet close together, and then you try to sit on a chair, pushing your bum back. So your knees don't go in front of your toes. We'll do 12 of those. 1, and when you come up, squeeze your bum. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Set that weight down. I tend to talk a lot, so I need to keep myself hydrated. As you should. So let's go ahead and do let's see how much weight we want. I'm only going to do 2s because when you're actually doing the front lunge as such, I'm going to be reaching my arms up And if you have a lot of weight, that might just be a little bit too much for you. So I'm actually just using my 2s, and then we'll begin. 1, keep the knee back of the toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Now we switch legs. Now we're working on our left leg. Same thing. Step forward. Keep the knees back behind the toe. 1, 2. Maybe I'll turn this side so you may see it better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. What you'll find is a lot of these exercises hit the quads, hit the hamstrings, actually hits the glutes. But these ones I'm giving you today really do focus on the quads and the hams. So let's move on to the hamstrings. Let's do more squat. So you can have lots of weights again, but this time your feet are a little bit wider apart, holding the weight the same way. And when you squat down, push them on back. That keeps your knees behind your toes. So let's do 12 of those. 1, squeeze your bum on the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Set that down. The next one we're going to be working on is the rear lunge. That one is the one I want really lightweight. So when I step back with the right leg, like so, the arms come up, just the shoulder height. Okay, so let's do 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. And then we switch sides. This time the left foot comes forward and we do 12 on the left side. So these are, of course, the same weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Set those weights down. Grab yourself some water if you need it. This next exercise, I'll use my 5s. You can definitely use a little heavier weight with a deadlift, but the actual form is important. So I'm going to go sideways at first and then go front and shoulder. So you're going to have Your feet about shoulder width apart. Weights close to your thighs. As such. And you literally stick your bum backwards and you push the weights right down to your toes and then back up again, falling close to your body. So I'll show you in the front. So feet are fairly close, shoulder width apart. Weights go down your legs, to your toe. You should feel that in your hamstring. And then back up again. Okay, so I'm gonna go sideways for you. And we'll do 12 of those. 1, stick your bum out. Hold your tummy in tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can feel that in where my glute, my butt reaches my top of my hamstrings. I can feel that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. That's it for the weighted workout portion. This is the cool down. We're literally just going to begin by hanging. So literally just bending over, back flat. You can have a little bend in your knees if you're more comfortable with that. That's not going to affect anything. You're going to get a nice stretch. And just hang. Grab your elbows. And you can do a little tiny bounce. Just ever so slightly. Just to feel that nice little stretch. Be kind to your body. And then let's do a little swing side to side. Make sure your head's loose. You can nod your head. Your jaws aren't tight and clamped. You let everything go. Nod your head. Good job. Okay. The next thing we'll do is what's called a quad stretch. So we work up. You can have your hand on the wall a little bit. And you grab your left ankle, do like a pelvic tilt. You don't have to use the wall if you don't need to, but if you need it for a little stability, there's no difference in how the stretch works. It works the same, with or without the wall. The knee should be pointed down. The pelvis tilted forward. The main thing about doing anything where you're talking about balance is to focus on something so that you can't be distracted. You can't be thinking about a lot of other things. So once again, now I got my right leg up, knee pointed straight down, pelvis tilted, tummy in tight. Job. Now let's go on our knees. I got my right leg forward and I'm going to lean into it. And it stretches all the area, the glutes, the hips, the quads. Lean forward, but make sure your knee doesn't go over the front of the toe. That's when knee injuries happen or going too fast. Okay, and then we switch sides. So I'm going to switch sides for you. It's a little easier for you to see. Now my left leg goes forward. And then I lean into it. My hands are resting in behind my knee, not on my kneecap. Good job, everyone. Like to remind you, I'll be on next Saturday doing another weighted workout series with opposing muscles. Like to remind you that Stacy does have her Monday meet time at on Mondays at 8. You need to register, so you have to register 3 hours before the class. Thank you very much for joining me today, and hope to see you next week. Thank you.